teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I would be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Josh Green is out there with Williams, and it's Williams at the 5. Here's Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Hands it from downtown.
Finney Smith locked and loaded from the corner, ready to fire on contact.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldrin.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Clark with the Hornets. They were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Thomas, no luck.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Williams sends a screen for Miller. Williams finds Williams. Williams comes with a double team, and it's Miller penetrating, and it's Miller with the jam.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
Drives to the hoop. Thomas passes to Claxton. Green against Thomas. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And the former net, Vince Carter, here tonight in the Brooklyn crowd.
And he's just always so calm and collected. Even with the Nets trailing, you'd never know it from his demeanor.
Wasted no time on that one. Ball's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hornets.
No hesitation there from Ball, letting it fly from distance.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now, here is Miller. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. The rebound by the Nets. Outside, Simmons. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Claxton a screen on Green. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
And Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Thomas passes to Williams. In the corner, Finney Smith with it. And Simmons kicks to Finney Smith. And it's off from three-point range. Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Picked by Finney Smith. Simmons on the wing. Outside Williams. Williams sets a screen for Thomas. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Ball. He's got 10. Pass to Miller. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got 7 points.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hornets ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. They've got Miles Bridges. Cody Martin is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Salon in at the 3, the small forward. Melton kicks to Bogdanovich. From the arc. It's rebounded by Salon.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Martin's in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Salon. Still yet to score. Bridges inside. Bogdanovich on him. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Nets trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Sharp. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
Out to Bridges. There's the screen. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Clowney. And the Nets, another 3.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bridges dishes to Martin. Pass to Mann. Out to Bridges. Fires for 3. Bridges missing again.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
The recent history of the Nets. Well, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group. And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Nets?
Johnson with a screen on Martin. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
Man finds Bridges. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Salon, no good. Nets leading by 3. Johnson outside. Sharp, the pass to Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on. Silver platter, just served him up.
Hornets trail by 6. Man with it. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Man's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Sharp has it in the corner. Back to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the board. Hornets trail by 3. Now, Man. He's got 8. And he drives in. Up and in on the layup. Man's got 10.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Johnson for 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead, up by 1. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
You've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Thomas. And it's Williams at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Thomas with the drive. Williams' shot is off. Charlotte has gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
The kick out to Williams. Releases. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Nets lead by 1.
Man, I love how Simmons sets the floor up. So good at spotting his teammates for high-quality shots.
Miller up on top. He's guarded by Williams. Williams passes the ball. Williams a screen on Simmons. Ball with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Williams sets a screen for Thomas. That three off the mark. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Miller with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Brooklyn's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Stolen by Ball. Green against Claxton. Pass to Miller. Here's the three. Drains the three-pointer. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Back to Ball. It's tipped. And Green slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Thomas a screen on Ball. Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Miller. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. He has 7. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Williams finds Ball. The tray. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
3.
And the Hornets lead by 2.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Offensive rebound outside for Simmons. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn.
Substitutions on the court.
30 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Johnson. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Melton's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Now Bridges. From past the arc. That one doesn't go. And no good that time. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Trey Mann. Bridges out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Martin. And it's DeLon in at the 3. Here's Clowney. Defended by Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
I think he epitomizes the modern-day stretch 4. Miles Bridges can hurt you from deep in addition to getting to the rack.
Johnson from outside. Good on the three-point shot.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Man. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Salon. Martin inside. Bogdanovich on him. Here's Man. Clowney pulls it in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Martin attacking. For three, Bridges. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson right side. The Nets working the ball around now. Bridges with the steal. Out in his own on the break.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Launches it. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Nobody near Melton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game.
So quick off the catch. Gotta be impressed with Melton's decisive, confident attitude.
Melton against Milton. Outside ball. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's Miller with the jam.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Here's Melton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Thomas is screen on Milton. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
15.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Finney-Smith finds Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. And that one comes up a bit short. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Thomas passes to Simmons. Outside for Thomas. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Claxton sets the screen for Melton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Miller. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Green.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And it's the Hornets ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Thomas with the steal. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Melton, no good. And Miller throws it down hard. Poked away, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
good job of acquiring and developing young talent, Grant.
Absolutely, B.A. These rosters are filled with young stars. They have a chance to make some noise in the coming years. They just need to continue to grow as individuals and as a team.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Brogdon in at the point. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good. With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Now here's Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Here's Thomas. Valanciunas with a rebound. Brogdon against Williams. Now here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. The kick out to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Brogdon against Williams. And Brogdon with the stuff.
How about Brogdon rising up to the rim?
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Thomas, a screen on Brogdon. Williams misses. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. And Brogdon with the stuff.
How about Brogdon showing a little bit of the bunnies there?
The Nets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Williams. Outside Finney-Smith. Thomas, a screen on Bey. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Coulibaly. Pass to Brogdon. From deep. He buries it from 3. Brogdon's got 7 points.
A good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Williams passes to Thomas. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Williams. Back to Thomas. 5 on the clock. With the floater. The kick out to Simmons. Thomas outside. The floater, and he lays it in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And it's Brogdon with the ball for Washington. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
Pulls up for 3. Kept alive by Washington. Back to Kuzma. Brogdon against Simmons. Second chance shot. It's Kuzma with the miss. Nets trail by 4. Now here's Simmons. Claxton with it. Now guarded by Bey. Brogdon against Thomas. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Wizards leading by 4. Outside Brogdon. Bey outside. Outside Coulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. Coulibaly's got 5 points.
And Bey with a good effort to just move the ball and keep his teammates involved.
Here's Thomas for 3. Rebound Washington. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Beautiful assist in transition. They beat the defense down the floor. The ball always wins.
Williams with the screen. Thomas misses. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's Kuzma. Back to Valanciunas. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bay passes to Valanciunas. Bay against Thomas. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Kuzma, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. To stop the run, and he jams it home with authority.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead.
What a performance from Malcolm Brogdon. He has been the story for Washington, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And so in the game for Washington, Poole and Kispert at the 1 and 2. Sarr out there with Marvin Bagley, and it's Carrington in at the 3. Watford left side, pass to Johnson. Watford with a screen. Outside Bogdanovich, shot clock at 5. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovich can hurt defenses from there.
Poole outside. Pass to Carrington. Bagley, a screen on Melton. Here's Carrington. Soft touch off the glass. Carrington's gotten his first points in this one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Melton outside. Outside Bogdanovich. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovich good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, B.A., it is spectacular.
And the Nets making a change here. Clowney's checked in. To the wing on the left. Back to Melton. Here's Clowney, guarded by Poole. Clowney, good. Clowney's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Bagley sets a screen. Here's Carrington. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Wizards lead by 7.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Sharp finds Melton. Sharp, a screen on Poole. From deep, Melton. It's hauled in by Carrington. Washington leading by 7. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:52 left in the first half. Here's Poole. Pass to Sarr. Kispert outside. Sarr passes to Kispert. Here's Carrington. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle. Brian, they're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Back to Johnson. Pass to Sharp. And here's Melton. For 3. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. Washington leading by 8. Here's Kispert going inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Sarr. Got a piece of it. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Clowney. Back to Johnson. Over Kispert. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Bagley passes to Poole. Now here's Kispert. They set the pick. No good on the 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Washington closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Get ready for the Fed half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. How about Malcolm Brogdon displaying all of his skills today?
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas out there with Williams. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent. Incredible! It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Valanciunas finds Bay. Back to Valanciunas. Outside for Brogdon. Here's the 3 from deep. Brogdon.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Williams' shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The kick out to Kuzma. Pass to Brogdon. There's a screen by Kuzma. Outside Coulibaly. Claxton with the block. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Williams from long range. And the Nets another 3.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Here's Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Wizards lead by 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Finney Smith passes to Thomas. Back to Finney-Smith. Thomas outside. The putback. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Thomas, left side, takes the three. Counted from distance. Thomas has got 7 points. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Simmons, the pass to Thomas. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. He's got 10.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside for Brogdon. Valanciunas with a screen on Simmons. Back to Bay. Top of the key. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Thomas for the lead. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bay with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Kuzma. 2 points. That one goes. Kuzma's gotten 4 this quarter.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Here's Simmons. The kick out to Williams. Claxton passes to Simmons. Now here's Thomas. Coulibaly defending. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And Williams punches it home.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way, right? Highly effective. Outside Coulibaly. Brogdon against Claxton. Up top, Valanciunas. Still without a bucket. Pass to Brogdon. Oh, Brogdon getting inside.
Well, Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
Now Williams. The steal. Now the Wizards in transition. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for the Wizards, with 1 shot. The play is under video review. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
1 shot. Cuts off the pass. From deep, Sarr. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance from Malcolm Brogdon. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Washington, Poole and Kispert at the 1 and 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Sarr, and it's Carrington in at the 3 slot. Washington leading by 7. Three-pointer, Kispert nails it from beyond the arc.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Poole brings a double team. Outside Johnson. Launches it. Clowney controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Three-pointer, Kispert. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got his first basket.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Kispert outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Wizards leading by 9. Now Poole. Clock at 6. Pass to Carrington. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Bogdanovich from long range. He can't get that one to fall. The Wizards have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Poole. Pass to Carrington. Brooklyn with the board. Sharp's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Fires in the triple.
Great range at that forward position. Bogdanovich has every shot in his arsenal.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Right wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Simmons comes in for Clowney. Williams is checked in for Johnson. And Cam Thomas subbed in for Melton.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Washington leading by 11. Coulibaly up top. Williams defending. Back to Kispert. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Wizards.
We're picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Brogdon from outside, and it's Thomas with the rebound. Williams from long range sinks the tray. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
And stolen by Williams. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Simmons. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 5-point Washington lead.
Answering the call, Ben Simmons, huge in the biggest moment.
Here's Sarr. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Right side Simmons. Rebound Washington.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Pass to Kispert. 4-3. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
And Washington has possession. They lead by 7. Sends it home from three-point land.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
4 on the clock. Here's Koulibaly. Can't connect. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
have had a difficult stretch recently, and we're hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. You've got Brogdon. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Coulibaly in at the shooting guard. And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Ball from deep three-point territory. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Washington with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Pass to Coulibaly. There's the three. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Boy, when Malcolm Brogdon is aggressive, it changes everything for this team. What a pretty pass.
Miller up on top. He's defended by Bey. Miller sets a screen for Green. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Brogdon scanning the floor. Kuzma sets a screen. Here's Coulibaly. Outside to Brogdon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
There's Miller with the three. Connects from three-point range. Miller's got 6.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Pass to Coulibaly. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Bey. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Kuzma. No good from outside. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. On the wing, Green. Outside, Ball. The three. And he's good on the three ball. Ball's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy. If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Miller finds Green. Miller sets a screen for Ball. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Out to Miller. Fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Coulibaly up top. Great look, but off the mark. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Leading by 5. Ball, the pass to Williams. Kuzma against Ball. Pass to Miller. Ball dishes to Williams. Lets it go with the three. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Williams. Ball's got 8 points.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo so confident from distance.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Koulibaly. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Ball with it. And here's Miller outside. That one misses. It could go. No good that time. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for Charlotte. He finishes with... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
They've got Martin. Bridges out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Salon in at the 3. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Kispert from the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. So it's the Wizards now, following Miles Bridges' three-point attempt. Bagley finds Poole. Bagley the screen. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Poole. Driving to the basket. Got a hand on it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Charlotte with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to Bridges. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bridges has got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
I tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
And Poole gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he jams it with authority.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Richards. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Salon. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Charlotte. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Now, here's Bridges. Pick by Bridges. Here's Salon. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Kispert. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Clock at 6. The kick out to Poole. It's deflected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Hornets leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Salon. Martin finds Bridges. 1:12 left to play in the first half. Mann passes to Bridges. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
This guy's put in so much work that the jumper is almost automatic. Go ahead, Miles Bridges.
And it's Kispert in the corner. Off target from three-point range. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. There's a good screen. Martin wide open. He fires, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Poole. Pass to Carrington. Kispert with it. Here's Carrington. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Kispert. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Carrington's got 9.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Brandon Miller really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for Washington, Coulibaly is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Saddiq Bey. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Kuzma in at the 4-man position. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
There's Brogdon following the bucket by the Hornets. Coulibaly with it. Now Green defending, and Coulibaly gets it to go. He's got 10.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Ball. 10 points for him. Driving in. 4 on the clock. There's Green with the 3. He can't hit that time. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Wizards. 7-point differential. Brogdon against Green. Out to Kuzma. Pass to Valanciunas. Kuzma sets a screen. Valanciunas crossed the double. 3-pointer. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets leading by 7. Williams, a screen on Brogdon. Outside, Ball. Williams, a screen on Bey. Ball kicks to Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Brandon Miller. And 2 shots.
The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Charlotte leading by 9 for the finish, and it's Miller with the jam.
And with his diverse game and 6'9" frame, Brandon Miller can score in bunches. And on nights like tonight, it's really hard to get someone to match up with him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Now, here is Miller. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Ball dishes to Williams. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Poole on the wing. Defended by Mann. Pass to Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line. It's Kispert. Here's Poole. It's deflected, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Charlotte leading by 8. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Who's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Sarr with it, defended by Mann. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Martin, the pass to Bridges. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Mann in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Carrington. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Kispert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now, Mann with 1 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Wizards trail by 9. Miles Bridges is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Martin. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Salon in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
So it's the Hornets now. Following the 3-pointer by Washington. Pass to Richards. Here's Salon. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, G.A., it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so here's Charlotte, following the 3-pointer by Corey Kispert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Now, here's Brogdon. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams sets a screen for Green. Charlotte again missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And the Wizards making a change here. Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Carrington. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Mark Williams. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
And here is Brogdon after Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. Miller outside. For the 3. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Sarr with it. Defended by Bridges. Back to Koulibaly. Here's Valanciunas. Pass to Koulibaly. And stolen by Miller. Oh, and here we go now with Miller. Nobody back. And it's Miller with the jam.
And talk about making an impact play. Miller showing what a difference he can make all over the court.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Driving inside. Sarr. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Outside, Green. Pass the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebound by the Wizards. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Ball. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. For 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. A 3-ball. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up with the Charlotte Hornets. No problems knocking that one down. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And it's Carrington missing.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
From deep. They get it again. And Miller with the block. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have
play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating. But when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Cam Thomas. Williams is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Ball passes to Miller. It's good, and the assist that time from Ball.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Johnson against Ball. Johnson passes to Williams. The 3 ball. Hornets with the rebound. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. The 3 from Ball. Can't get it to drop. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Thomas. The 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Charlotte. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ball. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Attacking that shot. Simmons aggressive on the defensive end.
The drive by Miller. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. And Charlotte, another 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Claxton passes to Simmons. Simmons with a screen on Ball. From deep, Johnson. And the Nets, another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Miller on the wing. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Miller outside. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Green. From behind the arc. And the Hornets, another 3. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's Thomas. Claxton finds Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
With the drive. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And Williams punches it home.
The vision for Simmons, picking out the right pass at the right time.
Charlotte has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Ball passes to Miller. Now here's Williams to the left side wing. The 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Thomas, that's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Ball passes to Miller. Left side, Williams. Williams against Johnson. Outside for Green. Pass to Ball. To end the run. Rebound Brooklyn. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Williams. The kick out to Johnson. Simmons, the pass to Thomas. No good on the triple. And so it's Cameron Johnson making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets, hitting 3 trade. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Sharp, DeAnthony Melton out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Clowney in at the 4. The drive by Man. Pass to Salah. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Now here's Melton. Fires from deep. On target from range. Melton's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Bogdanovic passes to Finney-Smith. And here's Bogdanovic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And how about the selflessness from Bogdanovic? I mean, all for getting it to an open teammate.
Outside Man. Bridges, a screen on Melton. Man. And the Hornets, another 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Clowney. Fires the 3. Richards pulls it in. Charlotte has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Pass to Clowney. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Salon. The Hornets with the lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovic has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A staple in Bogdanovic's arsenal. His 3-point shot is as reliable as it gets.
And stolen by Melton. Here's Finney-Smith. And he lays it up and in. Finney-Smith's gotten 4 this quarter. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. No good that time. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Bridges, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. 1:31 left in the second. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Finney-Smith passes to Sharp. The 3 is up. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Richards with a screen. Man with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Back to Man. Beyond the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Man's got 6.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Melton passes to Finney-Smith. Outside Sharp. Here's Clowney. 6 on the shot clock. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Charlotte's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game.
Brooklyn foul.
Gets his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Hornets leading by 3. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Martin parries it from 3. Martin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Melton attacking. Good work defensively by Richards. Here's Salon. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's Bridges with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
A deep 3. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Grant Williams. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the Hornets 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Alec. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Williams' shot is good.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Miller outside. It's Williams, high post. Williams on the wing. Clock at 4. The 3 is up. Williams knocks down the 3.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Thomas for 3. That shot off the mark. Hornets leading by 10. Here's Miller. 3-pointer, no good. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Johnson passes to Thomas. Sinks it from distance. Thomas has got 9.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Simmons against Ball. Here's Miller. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Miller's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Williams misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Green, the pass to Ball. Williams, a screen on Simmons. The 3 from Ball. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Puts it up. And that one's long. Nets trail by 8. Ball with a steal. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Thomas on the wing. Shoots. And the Nets tack on 2 more. 1:27 left to play in the third quarter here. Ball on the take. Easy jumper from very short distance. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Johnson passes to Thomas. Johnson a screen on Green. Here's Thomas for 3. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Williams, a screen on Williams. Pass to Williams. Now Ball, covered by Johnson. Puts up a 3. And Ball with the basket. The assist from Williams. And now an 11-point Hornet lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Miller outside. Corner shot. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
From deep, Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. 1 second left. Count the basket. Ball's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get...
And so it's Charlotte in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the floor for Brooklyn, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Sharp. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Clowney in at the 4. Outside Finney-Smith. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Bogdanovic from long range gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, Bogdanovic is a picky shooter, so he must be feeling it to take the jumper.
Pass to Bridges. Back to man. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Melton with the ball. Richards picks him up. Outside Sharp. Inside. Here's Clowney. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Outside man. Takes a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 16.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And here's Charlotte now. That's tipped and stolen by Melton. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And you can tell Bogdanovich is comfortable down in the corners. He knows he's got the shot dialed in.
Charlotte leading by 10. Outside man. Bridges with it. Now Sharp defending. Bridges passes to Martin. Clock at 6. Let's go with a three. And Charlotte, another three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Sharp, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Bridges. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. That one is off. Nets trail by 13. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salon, he's got 5 rebounds tonight. Man, the pass to Richards. Bridges outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Ball left side. Gets an open look and hits it. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hornets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
There's Ball with a three. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Nets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
Assisted by Cameron.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Lets it go from deep. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. There's the three. And it's Ball with the three. And the Hornets lead by 17.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Wide open. Misses. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch.
And Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Williams. Johnson is out there with Cam Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Simmons in at the 4 slot. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Brogdon. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Nobody near Williams. Here's Johnson. Kuzma pulls it in. And here is Brogdon. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Down low, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there, a guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages. And you love the selfless attitude right there from Johnson. Nice feed to the open man.
They set the pick. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Koulibaly. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Now, here's Brogdon. Brogdon a screen on Simmons. Koulibaly finds Brogdon. Back to Koulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. Over Simmons. Koulibaly, no good. Brooklyn trailing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild.
Now, here's Brogdon. There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Bay, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
At 6'5", Brogdon capable of getting up there. We don't see it all that often, but a nice dump.
It's Thomas outside. Thomas with another miss. Washington leading now by 5. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. Koulibaly's got 8 points.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Thomas finds Johnson. From downtown, that's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Thomas passes to Simmons. Shoots. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Simmons. He's got 7.
And just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Brogdon kicks to Kuzma. Brogdon against Williams. Pass to Bay. Here's the screen. It's good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Stolen away from outside the arc. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Wizards out front. They're up by 11. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Bagley is out there with Song. And it's Carrington in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Pass to Kispert. Back to Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kispert with it. Bogdanovich on him. Bagley with a wide open look. From outside off the mark. Nets trail by 11. Here's Clowney. They get the rebound. That's tipped.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
6 to shoot. Sharp, the pass to Finney-Smith. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Washington basketball.
Wizards leading by 11. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Up again. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Washington's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound, Washington.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Poole with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And a wide open look for Song. Over to the wing. Here's Carrington. Kispert wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range. Kispert's got 12 now in this quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And here's Kispert from the arc. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And when you watch Kispert, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because he's a spot-up shooter and he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there, and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
Here's Poole. Outside for Bagley. Pass to Carrington. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Carrington's got his first points in this one. Nets trail by 21. And here's Sharp. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. Poole the pass to Sarr. Out to the wing. To the left wing. Pass to Poole. Here's Carrington. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Melton. Finishes the break with a slam.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
Wizards leading by 19. Poole kicks to Kispert. Back to Poole. Launches a three. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Finney-Smith passes to Bogdanovich. Tries the spin move. Fires the three. It doesn't go for him. No good on that one. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Wizards lead by 19. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Setting the floor for the Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Thomas. Then it's Williams. And it's Johnson in at the two guard. Coulibaly up top. Guarded by Simmons. Bay against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And here's Brogdon from the arc. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Brogdon with it. Picked up by Claxton. Kuzma kicks to Brogdon. The three. It's the three-point bomb. Brogdon's got 7.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Pass to Thomas. Crafty move. Washington with the rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
There's a screen. Bay. A three-pointer is right on target. Bay's got his second basket of the game.
And Bay drains the triple.
Thomas dishes to Williams. Back to Thomas. Pass to Simmons. Here is Thomas. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Johnson from deep three-point territory. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Here's Brogdon. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. They've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. B.A., thank you. Williams, a screen on Bay. Johnson, that's for 2. Rebound by the Wizards. 1:57 left to play here in the third. On the wing, Coulibaly. Screened by Valanciunas. And Coulibaly gets it to go. Coulibaly's got 17 now.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Johnson, the pass to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Valanciunas inside. Johnson's there. Kuzma finds Brogdon. It's tipped and stolen by Simmons. Going inside, and Simmons slams it in.
And look at the momentum Simmons gets on the drive, and he turns it into a huge slam.
Here's Coulibaly. Here's Kuzma. Valanciunas in the high post. Clock at 6. Here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas down low. He's defended by Bay. Thomas, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That one misses for Kuzma.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. That's impressive versatility from this young player.
Cool with it. Still without a basket. It's blocked. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Washington with an 18-point lead as the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Poole and Kisper to the guard set. Sarr out there with Bagley. And it's Carrington in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers. Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
They set the pick. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And the 3 ball is good. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Washington leading now by 20. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Kisper. He's guarded closely. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
On the wing, Melton. Guarded by Poole. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the three. And here's Kispert from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Six to shoot. Poole with no one around. The Wizards with another miss. Nets trail by 21. Here's Finney-Smith. His three-pointers off the mark. Now here's Kispert. Offline with his three. And here's the fast break. Melton kicks to Bogdanovich. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
Poole, the pass to Kispert. Back to Poole. The Wizards working the ball around now. In the corner, it's Saar. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Wizards lead by 21.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That one good for 2.
Yeah, you want to run Bogdanovich off the shot, but man, he can also drive it.
Pass to Carrington. Here's Saar. Here's Carrington. In the corner, it's Saar. Now here's Kispert. There's the triple. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Not a standout part of Saar's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Here's Melton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Washington.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Saar.
Bogdanovich. Assist goes to
Washington leading now by 20. And Saar throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
3-point field goal.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead, and it's Kispert in the corner. Bagley sets a screen for Kispert. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
Out to the right wing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brogdon kicks to Kispert. Back to Brogdon. 5 on the clock to the inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this, all right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Green out there with Grant Williams. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Ball. There's the triple. Valanciunas with a rebound. Back to Brogdon. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
When you think about Brogdon and his three-point shooting, it really is a factor and a function of him being so good in the mid-range.
And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brogdon. Outside Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. Williams defending. Sarr passes to Brogdon. 4 on the clock. Over Green. Brogdon with a bucket. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Calm, cool, and collected. Brogdon knows how to deliver under pressure.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Here's Sarr. Bay with a screen on Williams. Sarr passes to Valanciunas. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Ryan Keefe. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Allie, thank you. Brogdon, back to Koulibaly. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Ball looks over the floor. They grab their own miss. Williams finds Green. Another shot. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Green against Brogdon. Gets the 3 to fall.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Ball passes to Miller. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Back to Williams. Miller outside. Williams with the screen. Miller can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 3. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. The Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you. And it's Washington with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Brogdon, the pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Ball. Here's Koulibaly. Outside for Bay. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's Koulibaly. Pass to Sarr. 27 seconds left in the first. Here's Koulibaly. Launches a three. Williams grabs the board. Ball with it. He has 7. Fires from the wing. And it's Charlotte with another.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Charlotte on top. They're up. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Miles Bridges is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Trey Mann. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Salon in at the small forward position. The Wizards trail by 3. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Man, the pass to Bridges. Fades back. Drops in the 3. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Carrington. Bagley with it. Here's Carrington. There's a screen. Poole, the pass to Kispert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Bridges passes to Martin. Pass to Mann. Richards with a screen to the middle. Back to Mann. From downtown. Rebound by the Wizards.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Kispert. That one's good. This game is all even.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Martin. Drains the triple. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Ryan, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Richards, the pass to Martin. says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
It's stolen by Poole. Pass to Kispert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defenders?
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Kispert on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Kuzma. Takes it inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Nick Richards. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one misses. Kispert outside. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Pass to Carrington. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Carrington's got 5 now.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Wizards out in front, leading by a point. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Sarr and Valanciunas are the inside pair. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Bey in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Outside Coulibaly. Back to Brogdon. And stolen by Green. Ball outside. From the arc. A 3-ball from LaMelo.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Williams a screen on Brogdon. On the wing, Green. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Wizards trail by 5. On the wing, Bey. Here's the pick. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. The shot no good. For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Here's Miller. Off target with the 3. And it's Valanciunas with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They're scoreless since the first half. Stolen by Miller. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Charlotte shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Ball passes to Miller. Six to shoot. And here's Green from the arc. Nails it from three. Green's got 5.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Hornets leading by 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Miller outside. Back to ball. From outside the arc. The 3 ball. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Miller. Williams with the screen. They shoot again. Miller can't get it to go.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. Back to Koulibaly. Launches a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Koulibaly's got 9 points here in the second half.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Miller outside. 4-3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's Charlotte. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, getting lots of great looks. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Wizards trail by 9. And so in the game for the Hornets, Cody Martin is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Salon in at the 3. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Mann, the pass to Bridges. Back to Mann. Martin with a screen on Poole. The 3. Mann misses. Washington has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. There's the screen by Kuzma. Back to Kispert. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Richards has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Mann. He drops it from range. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Richards with a screen. Uncovered. And he knocks the jumper down. And it's a 12-point Hornet lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside Bagley. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bagley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Salon. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Poole, the pass to Kispert. Back to Poole. There's the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Mann. Let's go with a 3. Kispert grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Poole with the ball. And it's Mann picking him up. Here's Carrington. Parries it from 3.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Hornets leading by 9. On the wing man, guarded by Poole. Bridges outside. Knocks it loose. Pass to Bagley. Here's Poole. Out to Bagley. Clock at 6. Kispert, the pass to Poole. Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And the foul will be on Corey Kispert. That's his first foul of the game. So Washington ends up going with a new group. A minute 20 left in the fourth. The drive by Miller. And he can't jam it through. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Sarr. Williams defending. Yes!
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
The 3 from Ball. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Back to Koulibaly. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Koulibaly. Over Green. And another basket for Washington. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Charlotte. The 3 from Ball. Rebound by the Wizards. Outside Koulibaly. On the wing, Bay. The 3 is up. And so the Hornets take the win.
That's
This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.